Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus is your brother Dan Moses, or say Yausakotie of TRC Ghana, coming to you with a continuation of our expose's testimony, New World Disorder. But before we begin, we want to welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Iganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Kuso, Diwo, Tusanyusenyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mengala, Baboye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, O Sanu, de Zua, Enquang de Hena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezalo, Bine, I Vinit, Barigalus, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Velkommen, Istan, Hozut, Walang Anuman, bienvenido, namaste, swagitam, kush, hamadid, baruk, haba, marhaba, huangyong haminida, huangying, nyejeko, anime, nyejeko, wezolo, novio, mia, wezo, akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and willful lies that are made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. Yet, for almost 2 decades, in worship of the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent Daniel Jezebel Babylon Caesar, my former spouse, they have dealt with humanity by willful lies, deception, and delusion, and they have rendered Ghana, America, and the nations of the world into this total global helplessness. But we want to understand that Ghana and America are the centers for the global evil pursuit against the human race. It's all agenda about your soul, the takeover of your soul. So we must understand that. Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. Humanity. This expose is being recorded on the 4th of October 2024, Friday. To be available to us on the Lord's Day, Saturday, the 5th of October 2024. So, Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World. And it's going to be expose part 12, taking over our franchise and our nation. Expose part 12. So, Akwaba to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. I know we have taken the pain to view expose part 11. Let's, as much as we can, watch them chronologically from part 1, 2, 3, 4 down to get a better understanding of what humanity is facing, the danger that America, Ghana is facing for their franchise, and the threat on the life of America, a threat on the life of my life, the life of the human race, how much we are endangered. According to the program, Testimony. New World Disorder. Humanity and the nations of the world. So let's get it straight that the issue that we have as members of the human race, it's no joke. It's no joke at all. When it comes to the killing prowess and affinity of the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover, the extent to which they will go with their crime counterparts to cover up her crimes, it's unlimited. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, Nana Addo Akufo, Ban Ki-moon, Antonio Guterres, Mahmoud Bawumia, all their crime covering counterparts, they know and understand one thing, that this is no joke at all. It is either she dies or those that are hindrance to the crime covering will die. It is a matter of life and death. They know that anybody who is in the way to the cover-up of their crimes, if they can, they will kill you. It doesn't matter whether you are called His Royal Majesty Otumfo or Tutu. You can be Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan. You can be John Dramani Mahama. You can be any member of my family. You can be my brother Sambo Sarkodie. So long as your existence, they find it a threat to the crime covering. If they can, they will kill you. They will kill you and wipe out every existence evidence to your killing. That is how dangerous the situation we are, and they have invented cowardly secret killing through medical terrorism and ruthless and barbarous killing if they have to do that. Just like they did to the Haitian president, just like they did to Reverend Dr. David Napema. It doesn't matter. Once they found you, they found a hindrance. You know why? The extremely dangerous US undercover agent. Right from the onset of the marriage, her agenda was to just destroy me with a crime counterpart, make false evidence, and just kill me for money. Right from the onset. And they are so much aware of it. You know, that is why from the very beginning of the marriage, she came into my life. She was sent to my life in August of 2005. 2006. Let's get it well. August 2006, not 2005 has nothing to do with it. August 2006. And she was made to come up with a strategy that she wants to agree with me that when we enter into the marriage, for 2 years, we are not going to have any child. She wouldn't like to have any child. God help me, I refused. But if such marriage is what you want to enter into with me, I don't want it. I will not agree to such marriage. Then she went back, consulted a crime counterpart, came back to me and backtracked. Because the agenda was to get her into my life as quickly as they can. Set me up, brand me as a terrorist, whichever false accusation they just kill me in their political interest and their evil pursuit interest. So she came back, backtrack. So if she has agreed, she wants the marriage with a child as soon as if I want any time, she's ready. You know why? All she wanted is the money and the destruction of my life. That is why when her cover got blown, she had no choice than to start producing children she never wanted. And when she was pregnant with my innocent child, Elizabeth, and she saw that she now has my child, herself, she had to openly tell me, go. She wanted to kick me out of the marriage. Go. Just consistently. And her mother had no shame to come and be telling me that she wanted her daughter to marry somebody from her hometown. You know, they are not originally, parents are immigrants. She wanted her daughter to marry somebody from her country, so that when she dies, the person would get married. So they were pushing buttons to just destroy the marriage because he has, and then she would go away with my child. But I couldn't have her take away with my child. I endured, you know, amidst diplomatic, political pressure, stay, and then the child was born. So the moment the child was born, that is how they had to adapt the strategy of if I didn't stay, now the child has come. She doesn't have any choice of breaking the marriage than just killing the child, and that will have no tie between. So she knew that when she was pregnant with my child, it was the child. That is why I didn't leave the marriage. You know, I wouldn't let her have my child. So let them kill her as quickly as possible, and she will get out of my life. So that is how dangerous a thing. And when that failed, they had to quickly, because I will not allow them torture my child and kill. So they had to quickly come up with the medical terrorism, falsification of records against me, and that also totally backfired. America, Ghana, Humanity and the Nations, Subakwaba to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. I want America, Ghana, and the nations of the world that understand that we are in a very dangerous situation. Nobody should take, the American people should never take the assassination attempt, threat on the life of Trump to be a joke. There's no child's play. This situation, there is no dilly-dallying, there is no like kisses and hugs. If you joke and they intend getting you killed, you die. That is why His Excellency Benjamin Netanyahu will not take his life for granted. Yes, because like I've told you, all the stakes. They know if you joke with your life, the killers will kill you. That is the reality of our situation as members of the human race, and many have lost their lives. Just to let Ghana and Asanteman understand the nations of the world. One of her very first targets for assassination, for killing, beside Lucky Dube in 2007, was Otumfuo Osei-Tutu the second. In 2007, she had to go to the extent of infiltrating with her crime counterpart, the CIA, to infiltrate Ghana Menchia Palace, to surveil, for surveillance work against very, very dangerous. In August, September, that's what she did. She made sure her own family member, so-called family member, called Bebet, was included in those criminal minds. They wanted, their cover has gotten blown. Whatever they would do to root out my nation, Ghana, they will do it. It doesn't matter how many, because they have crashed the New York stock market. They have crashed the housing market, destroyed everything, and everything was coming back. So their lives were their lives were going. They allow me to expose them, and they are all dead. So whatever they had to do, wreck my nation. So she was so much grateful to the person, her family member that accompanied the CIA for their infiltration of the Otumfuo's palace, Menchia Palace. That she was prepared to name my firstborn child Elizabeth after that criminal. She wanted her to be called Bebet. I said, no, this was the person you wanted to use. That Bebet was the person you wanted to wreck my nation. The name of my child is Elizabeth. Akwaba to the program testimony. Why did I have to tell you this? I want His Excellency Ghana and the nations of the world to know that there is no way anybody in Asanteman can claim that maybe I have not dealt, or maybe I don't like anybody in Asante region, or no. It is never the case. Even when His Excellency Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan, this crime covering by the government of Nana Addo, Akufo Addo, and their foreign counterparts within the United States have caused his life on the 18th of August 2018 due to hatred for me. I had to be on a bus from Tema straight to Kumasi. The Lord has sent me to Menchia Palace to go do what? Because after the life of His Excellency Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu was the next. There was no joke about that. God took me to the Menchia Palace. On my way from Tema to Village de Fiapokuya, you have your phone. You can attest to the fact that when I was on my way to Kumasi for that mission on the 18th of August 2018, I had sent you a message on your phone. Yes. America and the nations of the world. So I am not against anybody in Asante, or I have lived and died for Otumfuo Osei-Tutu, for the Asante Kingdom and my nation Ghana. That is the truth. It is only that when Nana Addo Akufo Addo and their crown counterparts had used the medical terrorism which they instituted in 2008, as we know, to start killing my family members. They have killed my uncle, my father, Nana Jan, through medical terrorism. They have killed my uncle, Nana Daniel Opokuji, using the Okonfanoti teaching hospital. And when in 2021 they have murdered my brother to Samuel Sarkodie. At the White House, I had to openly express my disgust for the evils that Okonfanoti Teaching Hospital has been used to do to the life of my uncle Nana Daniel Opokuji, and it's been covered up till now. They are wiping up every evidence. I openly at the White House voiced it out. It is so shameless that Okonfanoti Teaching Hospital, I was speaking about evil that has been done through the medical field. I wasn't talking against Menchia or Otumfuo. I have lived and died, laid down my life for Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. Yes. And the American people know that there have been several instances that have stood openly and stood on the behalf of Ghana, Menchia, Otumfuo at the White House several times, repetitively. So Ghana must understand, except for God, he said, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, they would have killed him long ago. God made me do whatever I have to do for her life. That is the truth, and it cannot be erased. Akufo to the program, testimony, new world disorder. You see, let me say this. This is the issue that had cost the life of my president John Evans, Fifi Atamils. And God made me stand with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, put him out before the American people, till he became the successor of His Excellency John Evans Fifi Atamils. And he knows that his predecessor has lost his life. However, that kind of Ghana life, fache, and cowardliness. When the nation was at stake, the life of our people, the life of innocent of the nation, so more lives were going to go. My family members were going to be killed. Jerry John Royce were going to be killed. God was not happy about it. So for consistently, I kept telling John Dramani, be strong and of good courage. Go check the letters that I wrote. Be stronger. Put in energy. Be strong. Be strong. Don't be weak. If you play weak, you will die. Consistently. However, at a point in 2014, when the weakness seemed to be too much for me on the side of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I had to go to the White House and what I had to speak openly, I slammed him. Yes, at the time he was in Germany, I slammed him openly. Because my president had been killed. I was going to get killed. The undercover agent, as far back as Canada, want me killed as well. So if I have come back to America and I'm still getting killed, and the reason why God paved the way for you, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to be my help, rescue me out of this. If you still are praying, why would God not let me? It doesn't matter who you are. If you are getting my life go, I don't think God will not be happy about it. So when I had to, let me tell us, talking about Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, it hasn't been what I didn't like about him. It's his ruthlessness, his impetus, temerity in seeking to get me destroyed in the life of the extremely dangerous way. And that same quality is what he has used to rule Ghana ever since he was put on the throne. He will not heed to any chief, any imam, any religious leader, nobody, not the judicial leader. He has hijacked every. You know why? He knows that this is the issue of his life or the life of his enemies. So he's not playing. In 2014, when I was an asylum seeker in Canada, from Rosalind Harley's house to Retabania, when I had to relocate because of the terrorism against me, persecution and terrorism against me in Canada, from Rosalind Harley's house to Retabania's house at 200 Chalk Farm, it was the car that was used to escort me to that house had a customized plate with the name Akufo Addo. You understand? He was trying to create the impression, I'm trying to help you. His name, customer name. Yet again, in 2014, when I had come from America, and on the 20th of June 2014, one more time, I openly exposed the daughter that has been named by a criminal after Hillary Clinton, openly at the White House. When I left that White House and I went to work, the Barack Obama decided they dispatched a car to come to the company, try to kill me, run me over on the spot and kill me. I became paralyzed, partially paralyzed for 2 years. And I couldn't even get up on my feet and walk. I was bedridden. If I have to put, I poop on myself. That's how dangerous the undercover agent was. He wanted me out of life by any possible means. So during that state, during the helpless state in which I was, Nana Addo Akufo did something with his connection and network through the Gettysburg Presbyterian Church. He helped me. They rented a room for me for 2 months because I had been renting a job. I'm bedridden. For 2 months, $500,000. So if anybody would say that I hate Akufo, it is not like that. It is because of how much determined, poised, the extent to which he will go to cover up the crimes of the extremely dangerous US undercover agent at the expense of the blood of Ghana and at the expense of my life. Yes, it is true. I would not give my support to anybody who seek after my life and watch my life go. No, I will not. It is total hypocrisy which is making Joe Biden and his administration play as though they are against what is happening to Israel. Was it not the same Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, whose administration engaged in anti-Semitism with the Akufo government to seek to kill in America to the point of killing an innocent Jewish child before the child was born? What, is this not their same administration who engaged in anti-Semitism in Adakope, Ghana, to trigger the October 7th attack on Israel? So why would they want to pray hypocrisy as though what was happening, they know nothing about it? Or America, they all know. It is either they kill me or if they get exposed, they get killed. And no matter who you are, if they find you a threat and a hindrance to their crime covering, they find you favoring my cause and they have to kill you, they'll kill you. I told you that it is just a favor that God is seeking to give His Excellent John Dramani Mahama for a redress to what he was supposed to have done and didn't do. But let me tell Ghana one thing. Should he be given the throne and he decide to walk in the path of the same wickedness of my enemies against me, Ghana, let's read my lips. God, what he has ahead will be worse than what we have suffered under Akufo Addo. It is not Mahamudu Bawumia or anybody whom God has purposed to use to help the nation. I have told you there is somebody that God, it is not John Dramani Mahama, the person that God wants to use to help the person that will be on the throne of Ghana. They don't want the Ghanaian people to know about that person. And if they get the opportunity, they will kill that person quickly. So, Your Excellency John, I know your life is at stake, my life is at stake. If you get the opportunity and you will give me over to my killers, let's see what God will do. It is finished. God bless you. God bless my home in Ghana. We shall continue next week. Next week, I'll talk about the kidnapping against me, and that will start unfolding the assassination plot, clues, everything about Trump, how they wanted to get him assassinated. God bless you. We shall expose them. Bye bye.